Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, worldwide world? Welcome back to the channel where we explore my mind and the world. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing a little bit of a history walkthrough tour thing of my town of Richmond Hill. The reason I want to do this video is because I want to encourage you guys to learn a little bit of the history of the area that you are in, because I think it's kind of important to know where we have been in the past, to know where we're going. But now that that cheesiness is aside, I just want to show you guys a little bit of what's going on. Right behind me on my right over there is the Heritage Centre, and it essentially stores all the, I guess, antiques and stuff that from old Richmond Hill, from the past of Richmond Hill. And today we're gonna do a bit of a history of Richmond Hill, walking history. The only caveat right now is that it's a little bit cold, but it's okay because we're Canadians and it's only like, what, -5 degrees or something, I don't know. Alright, so this guy right here, this guy is named Amos Wright, I believe his name is, and it's the namesake for this park. He wanted to incorporate this town, and so I guess that's probably why this park is here. Right behind me, I believe that is where, if you guys know, Elvis Stoiko, he's a famous Canadian figure skater, I believe where he used to skate, and right beside it is right where the Richmond Hill Sports Hall of Fame is. And if I went in there and I checked, I could probably confirm that for you guys, but I still got a lot more places to go in Richmond Hill. This right here, this whole thing is called Town Park, and yeah, it's essentially where the town had like festivals and stuff, I believe. Before Richmond Green was built, this is where I believe they would have a lot more celebrations and stuff. Richmond Green is a newer built park. And I believe it's the largest in the town. The town of Richmond Hill is the largest town in Canada because while it's not the largest municipality in Canada, I believe that goes to Toronto, it is the largest place in Canada to be called town. Quick fun fact, I actually used to play baseball with my high school baseball team. We used to practice right back there, which is weird. I don't know why I had to practice so much, because, you know, I really didn't need the practice in order to sit on a bench for most of the time, you know? So right here we are in Unity Park. So yeah, I believe the purpose is to be unifying, I think. I don't know. Anyway, right back there over there, behind those trees, there's a railway track. That's still active. It's used by it's used as like a commuter rail, and also used by freight lines. But there actually used to be Richmond Hill's commuter station, somewhere located back there. But then later on, they decided that it wasn't a good place to put it, and so they actually have it in Richmond Green right now as a heritage site. Yeah, it's moved to Richmond Green now, but that used to be a little something. What's up, guys? Alright, so right behind me is Dorothy Price Park. This actually used to be the site of the... What are you doing, plane? I'm trying to record. This actually used to be the place where Richmond Hill would grow a whole bunch of roses. It was actually considered the rose growing capital of Canada. As the plaque says, that when Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip got married, the roses came straight from this place, apparently. I'm not entirely sure. Like with all the facts that I say today, you should fact check it, because I'm not actually Wikipedia, I'm just some dude. Over here, right back here, is the Richmond Hill Centre of Performing Arts. That's where a lot of plays, ballets, things like that happen. And right down the street from it, you got this school. I believe it was one of the first high schools, just right here. You can see it's got a little bit of older architecture here, but then some of it's kind of been restored. Right here has got a little bit of an extension here. 2 separate doors. That actually used to be 2 separate entrances for boys and girls. So yeah, that's something neat. So right behind me back here is the old Richmond Hill post office. Yeah, there was a plaque beside it that sort of highlighted all the historic houses just all along this area. But I think actual people live in them, and I don't want to upset the tenants or the landlords or whatever by filming it. Alright, so here we are in Renton Park, and right back here behind me is the little statue tribute to Terry Fox, who, if you don't know, ran something called the Marathon of Hope, in which he tried to run all across Canada, raising awareness and money for cancer research. He actually ran through Richmond Hill, just up along Yonge Street, also known as Canada's largest street. Right back here, right behind me, is the old Richmond Hill public school building. Over the years of non-use, when it wasn't being used because there was newer public schools, the seniors of Richmond Hill banded together and decided to transform it into a community center for seniors specifically. Alright, so the final thing I want to show you guys just back there, that's the Richmond Hill Central Public Library. I used to go there a lot as a kid, so it's a little bit of personal history for you guys. The reason why this is the last thing I want to show you guys is to show you guys why they named it Richmond Hill. They named it after the Duke of Richmond. Well, I guess this is the hill right back there and right over there. So yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to show you guys. Thank you guys so much for coming along with me on this adventure. Yeah, I hope you guys are encouraged to go and sort of explore the history behind the neighborhood that you're in or the town that you're in. I know I did a 2K radius video challenge already. I wanted to explore the history behind those things that I included in my video. And I think that you guys should get to know and learn the history behind the areas and behind the places that you guys are in. And I'm gonna stop sweating because it's actually kind of making me dizzy. But if you guys like this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel so you can be notified of when my next video will be. Click over there so you can watch my last video. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, you can follow me. All of my social media links down in the description below. But that's all I have for you guys. Until next time, go explore something.